Greetings one and all, this is X82 and I welcome you to this week's episode of X82's Unscripted. And this week's episode I will be reviewing Ducktales Remastered for the Wii U eShop, also released on the PSN, XBLA, also known as Xbox Live Arcade, and the PC. Now, when I first heard about that there's going to be a new DuckTales game, I immediately thought it was a joke. But when I first saw the trailer and found out it was true, I was ecstatic because I never played the original DuckTales game. And the day when it came out, I bought that, and Dungeons and Dragons Chronicles of Mystara, and I've enjoyed that also. So, will it be as good as the original DuckTales game, or is it gonna be a terrible cash-in? We'll just have to wait and see now. Let's get started. Now let's start with the story of the game. That would be surprising that it has story, because what I've heard, the original one doesn't have that much of a story. It was about Scrooge getting more gold or more money than Glum Gold, but it has a story. It's a good story. It's about Scrooge getting the 5 treasures before Glum Gold, but there is also magic and a spell about his plan to take over the world with those 5 treasures to awake Drake-One Blast, also known as Count Dracula Duck. That's a heavy shit. And then she's gonna try to take Scrooge's lucky dime, you know, the dime that he first got. I have to apologize, I have a little bit of flu, so it's gonna be hard. So yeah, it also, the story is followed by cutscenes, which are really long, and it has the series feel that it has, like it's last episode of DuckTales, which is awesome. DuckTales is awesome. And now for the presentation, which I have to say is phenomenal. As you can see, it's hand drawn, and it gives the vibe of the series. As you can see, there's also a money bin which you can swim. It looks phenomenal, and the music, the fucking music, oh my god! Jake Kaufman, you're the fucking man. I have to say, you're the fucking man. I'm at the gallery now, which I can listen to some music. Let's listen to the Himalayas, which is one of my favorites. Isn't this awesome? No, really, this is awesome. Or how about no, that was the Himalayas. What about the Amazon music? Isn't this awesome? God damn it. And this is one of my favorites. Wow. That's one of my favorite songs. And as always, and you can also unlock the original 8-bit sounds, like the original Himalayas. Classic. There's also the last song which we heard before, the Himalayas. It's also 8-bit. And I have to say, this is great. I have to say, this is great. And now let's just go to the stage select. We only have the moon, And now that is important, as now you can say the story is followed by cutscenes, which is skippable if you feel that it's long. So yeah, if you feel it's long, you can skip. And with the new patch, it is also that you can skip every cutscene, just go through the game without seeing the cutscenes, which is pretty cool. I like the feature, and also like the feature that you can like that it's, and you can also play the game as the 8-bit music. So yeah, that's also great. Now for the gameplay. The gameplay has stayed similar as the original Ducktales game. But if I remember correctly, you have the hard pogo, which was the original one. But I'm not using hard pogo, I'm using the different one. The one which you only have to use only have to push a button. And I have to say the difficulty spike is huge on the normal and hard, and the extreme difficulty. Holy fuck! First up, you have to use the hard pogo, which I'm not very good at. So yeah, and you cannot save. I apologize for that. Now in this stage you have to collect the pieces of what was the guy's name? The Robo-Duck. I cannot remember the Robo-Duck name. So yeah, the gameplay is still the same. It's good. I have to say this is best. So yeah. And now for the replayability. You can play the game all over again on the harder difficulty, and there's also online leaderboards that measure how many times you have played the game and how much money you have gotten per game and how fast you have done per game and how much total money do you have. If I remember correctly, that's also have that one. And of course you can play it off TV mode, which is great. So yeah, nothing else to say. It's great. And now for the final verdict. Ducktales Remastered gets 8 out of 10. It's an awesome game. Even though it is short, I completed about 3 hours. It's still fun for 15 bucks. It's worth it. Even if you can find it cheaper, or even if you can get it on the physical disc mode, go buy it. It's worth every penny. And also Capcom needs it now that they are almost bankrupt. So I hope you enjoyed this week's episode, and as always, if you like this episode, you can like, favorite, or even subscribe. And if you have a request or a question for me, you can comment down below. Now next week's episode I will review Super Street Fighter 4, the 3D edition for the 3DS. I'll see you in the next week. This is X82 signing out.